on time of day, days, the types of behaviors, so the school teams can look at behavior trends, and can drill down to like 12 o'clock on the playground. This is what we're usually seeing, or in the lunchroom at right after breakfast in the hallway. So the whole, just all the buildings can really look at their data specifically, and even down to specific students to look at those trends and then problem solve. Are there different interventions they need to put together the school as a whole? Are there a little social skills group or this group of kids where we're seeing this is happening consistently? So the schools are using it to support positive behavior in the building. It's a really excellent program. We're looking at the cost of some of the other parts for it for tracking behavior for tier 2 supports, but it is highly utilized in the buildings. And it's one of the things that's really nice and also supports looking at teacher professional development through the school year and even into the fall of teacher and paraprofessionals based on behavior needs. So, and Ryan just had a meeting with our behavior independence monitors and the skill building team for the district, and they're reviewing too many hours reviewing the referrals, talking about perspectives from the elementary middle school level. What are they seeing as behaviors? What are they doing to mitigate, and what groups look like? Just so all of the behavior staff has a sense of team when they're working in behaviors, but then they help guide some of Ryan's digging into behaviors and interventions too, with what they're doing at the buildings and really having more norms across all of it. So it's a really neat program that we use, and the teams all utilize it well. And I think having more professional development with them coming together, they don't feel like an island. You can look at the trends at the various schools.
Yeah. I was going to ask about the trends. If you're seeing more of like a, say, Canyonville second grade, right? If they have a bad year and they have a bunch of incidents there, they have, say, 10 incidents in that class, does that follow that class throughout the same trend?
Yeah, we definitely have some of those grades where it's, I'm sure all of us have had kids who have been in that grade too. But knowing that too, and being able to dissect the behaviors in the classroom, we can look at some different supports for student groups, which is really nice. So they'll do social stories, look at really specific skills, like if it's second grade and we're noticing that it's a lot of physical aggression, it's like, well, what other things in that environment might be causing that issue? Is it something with a specific student? So the team really looks at the whole picture of the behavior of classrooms, and then the school is.
And 8.
All right, I am bringing it to you tonight, the 2025-26 instructional calendar. This is a draft. The schedule, the way we usually do this is we bring the board a draft in February, so you have some time to look it over and have some time if you have any questions on it. And then we bring a final copy back to you in March for approval. So it's not an action item tonight, but it will be when we come back in March. This is also, we always send the draft of our instructional calendar out to our licensed and our classified unions for feedback as well, if they're the ones that will be working within this. Erica and I work to make sure we're meeting all the contractual requirements in our bargaining agreements, and that we're meeting all of the instructional minutes that are required kindergarten through 12th grade through the state. This draft in front of you meets all of those requirements and has the added bonus of being able to add in a few extra in-service days in August and throughout the calendar. We've found, I mean, at least since my time here, and I'm sure long before me, that the 3 in-service days in August are not enough for our staff to get their feet under them before the year starts, especially for brand new staff who are having to learn it all in this whirlwind of 3 days. So most districts opt for a 5-day in-service week, and we were able to add that in this year. And so we were really excited about that. It will provide a new layer of support for a lot of our incoming staff. And I think those are the biggest changes that you'll see in here. Everything else follows a fairly standard break, school and break and quarter system. Thank you. You're welcome. But you'll have this, if you think of anything or if you have any questions between now and the March meeting, reach out to any of us. We'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have or get any answers that you need. We're excited about this calendar. Thank you.
And there's just first reading, second reading, or second reading. Yeah. So are those are requiring action tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we're looking at the second reading on the consent agenda, second reading and adoption of school board policies GB, EB, and JBCA.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I second.
Dr. Anna has made a motion and Helen has seconded to approve the consent agenda. All those, any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. That is. No action items or no other action items? And announcements, I have, our next meeting is March 5th. And then I don't see if we have another one in March, probably not because of spring break. Okay, and then we'll get hot and heavy into financial budget time in April. Okay, excellent. So we will be ready for that. And any board member comments or questions? Thoughts? It's good to see you, Gwen.
Should I put that in the minutes?
Show up.
Usually this level of things only happens from Jeff.
Yeah.
He's gone tonight.
Yeah.
Y'all have to sit on the bar.
Just wait until he gets back. There you go. Then we will go ahead and adjourn the meeting. Thank you.
Sweet.
That was faster than